Hello. Welcome, everyone. We're just, as soon as I punched go, I stood up and started doing something else. That's the way I roll around here. Okay, I'm looking for something. Nope, that's not it. Just talk amongst yourself there for a second. Where in the heck is it? Oh, it's up here.
What you looking for?
I'm looking for on my online exclusive product list. Well, in case you didn't know, next month we have a new catalog coming out. Yay. And you will be receiving it this month. If there's anyone out there that would like, sorry for the rattle, would like a catalog, please let us know in the comments. If you haven't received one, I mailed a bunch out. And then I also, but if you're new or have never shopped with us before or anything like that, you can just go in on the, on YouTube or the Facebook and just put in the comments you would like a catalog and we'll get one mailed off to you. And you can instant message me. I guess that's what you say, right? Instant message me.
I am, yeah.
Yeah,
or,
I am,
yeah,
or
whatever it is.
Text. Yeah, your address if I don't have it. So anyway, welcome. So there's lots of fun stuff in here. We're going to be using it next month. And then I also wanted to remind you too that every 2 months comes out a online exclusive product list. So, or products. And if you don't see a lot of stamps and that kind of things in the new catalog and whatever, these will have some, they usually have a bundle in here. And then, a suite. Let me look. Yes, they have a suite. And then they have lots of stamps. So lots of stamps. And this is more of a seasonal, obviously. But you see a cute little gnome here. And trees. I'm a sucker for trees. You might be seeing trees in our future. So anyway, you would think I'd have enough trees. But no, there's all different kinds. So don't forget to look online for the online exclusive products.
And
because they're
.com.
Yes. Well, and we've got our links in the YouTube. Yeah. It takes you right to shopping with us. So, yeah. Okay. Well, this month, Julie and I both did Balloon Festoon and Fern and Flora. And I just wanted to show you what those look like. The Balloon Festoon is really cool. And then it's got some great dies. You guys, look how big these dies are. They're huge. I mean, neither one of us obviously use a big one. Yeah, because you'd have to use it. But like if you did parties or if you have the, I just happen to have them right here. If you have the banners, you could put one of those big balloons right in the middle of the banners for a party or whatever. And so those are called party banners. And the balloons, so they're kind of a neat.
Scrapbooking too.
Yes, and in scrapbooking, and they'd be really neat just to have in your stash because they are a little larger, and kind of a fun thing to use. And then the Fern and Flora. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love the paper. I love the stamp set, and I love the dies. I'm just a sucker for outdoorsy stuff. Fern and Flora. I am, and trees and mountains and things like that. So I tell all my friends I've got to get out and do some more being outside because I need to use all the stuff I have. So I'm going to start with my Balloon Festoon card, and this is what it's going to look like when we're done, Lord willing. That's the goal. And it's kind of a fun fold here on the front. And then just the inside's also a card to write. So
you don't have to write on that top part if you don't want, because it has the happy birthday on it. So if you don't want to write a lot, you could just write a little bit. I mean, you could write nothing I'm talking about on this one. You don't have to write on that part if you don't want.
Didn't say to.
Oh.
I was saying then you could write on the inside.
Oh, fine. I thought
yes,
we were saying, no, you can write here.
No. Oh, gosh, no. Are you kidding? I never have that much to say to anybody. We did talk to one lady this week, though, that did say she likes to write lots of things. Well, that's not me. I'm the littler space, the better. And I tied your bows, and I gave you a glue dot, too. And we're going to stick this down. Okay, let's get started. This is Flirty Flamingo. Yes, we're going to take our inside piece here, and we're going to get our tape runner. And again, I only do it by one little strip because then if you get a cool card, you can rip that part out and send it on to somebody else, which I have done many times before. We're going to burnish that.
You can tear it out even if it has more glue on it than that, but it sometimes makes more of a mess.
Yes. Now, I ran out of this paper. Some of these will be striped, some of these will be polka dot, some of these are polka dot, some of these are striped. So you're getting all the colors are correct, but this is more paper in the in this set of ordinary. Beautiful Ordinary. Yes, I believe that's it. Beautiful Ordinary. So anyway, so that's why mine looks a little bit different, but we're going to just take this. I suppose you could use the polka dot side too if you want. And I already scored these. And so mine looks a little different than your sample because I wasn't going to buy a whole pack for, whoops, you want to glue this on this. I wasn't going to buy a whole pack for one or two little deals. So anyway, we're going to go like this, and we're going to glue them down. And so we're just going to take your white piece. Now, right now, we put the card base aside. And as you can see, I had a little stamping on here. We had a little faux pas on the back. So now we're going to put the faux pas on the back again. And you know what? You could even take these, and you could just even tape these down. You wouldn't even need to glue them down if you wanted to. So I'm going to do that right this minute. And my kids are having problems with their car. My husband got called down to their house. Their gas tank's leaking in their car. Oh. And so their whole house and garage smelled like gas. Okay, so this is what I suggest. Tape those down if you like. Open it up, and then maybe we just put a little bit of glue back here, and then you don't have to fold it. You know right where it's going to go. And we're just going to add a little bit of glue on that flap. And these are going to be just like that. So my husband says, well, I'm going to ride the bike down. The kids live about 3 blocks away. I'm going to ride my bike down to see what the problem is. And so he did that and got back and told my son to call his mechanic. He says he knows about cars, but not that much about gas leaks. So, okay. Now we're going to take our other little balloon, and this is going to be kind of the closure of the second balloon, the medium-sized balloon. So we want to put that up on dimensionals. Oh, look at that. I got a whole thing of dimensionals here. Now you want to make sure, I don't want to put any here. So I'm going to hold my finger here so I don't put any on that balloon. Right there. I'm going to take this, and we're going to take that off. And we're going to do this. Like this. Sounds like he's being summoned again. Are you going back down? Oh. He needs keys. He's going to go wash Julie's car.
Oh, my poor little car. It's going to be so happy.
Julie's car is a little... We're a full service Mickey and Pappy shop here. I craft, Bruce fixes cars and washes cars. A talented crew. All right, now we're going to stick our other little bling there. And obviously you can put those wherever you want. Got all these things in here. Are we keeping you up, Julie?
Yeah.
And we're going to go here.
I didn't get my nap today.
I know. She's working on car insurance for her father-in-law's car.
Just trying to set it up so we can go online to look at it.
Oh.
That was the problem. We couldn't go online to look at it. And then, it wouldn't take me any farther because it didn't have the right information. So his phone number had changed.
Oh, goodness. It's been a long time.
Yes, it has. And I didn't remember his old phone number.
Oh, my goodness. I know my old one because that's where I put all the stuff I don't want to.
This is the cell phone, probably before the cell phone that he just got rid of. I don't know.
You don't transfer the number?
No,
No.
because we switched.
Okay, never mind. I won't ask any more questions. Okay, that is all there is to it. So enjoy your day. Happy birthday. Enjoy your day. And then this little balloon just fits right in there. And then you can write your gigantic note. Now, again, mine's folded the other way. And the one I made for Julie is folded the other way because I had this cardstock in my stash. So we just went the other direction. But your card should be going this direction. So both the same. But see that, anyway, it's really a fun and easy. And you can do this with a lot of big dies if you have some bigger dies and that kind of thing. You know what? I don't like that one so far away. If you have some bigger dies that you could do this with, it would work with a lot of different things. So I think that's kind of fun.
Cute.
Kind of fun.
Very cute.
All right. And then we're going to go to this one. Now, obviously, this is not Balloon Festoon, nor is this one the Fern and Flora, because we wanted to use this paper. And it's called Artisan
Garden Sketched Garden.
Artisan Sketch Garden. And here it is right here. And I've had this for a while. And I said, Julie, we got to use this. So that's why we used it. So it comes with all these different pots and flowers and whatever. So you might have a different flower than exactly what's on the your card that I gave you within your kit, but it's great black and white. Obviously, as you'll see, is Julie's and mine, and I have lots of. It's just really pretty. Black and white is so pretty, and you can do so many things with it. So there we go. All right, and this is Hydrangea Hue. This is one of our new colors in colors, and we're just going to take our. Well, let's build it on this. I'm going to build it on the white. So this is the Lazy Daisy embossing folder. Thank you. It takes two of us to do anything. So,
well, I actually use it too.
Okay. So we're going to do it on this. I remember now we have to do it on this way because we want to get that ribbon behind. So we're just going to glue this down. And I usually tend to glue when I'm doing paper on to an embossing folder because it kind of gets down in the grooves. And your tape runner will definitely work. But I kind of like to just make sure. Okay, so again, some of yours might be polka dot on top and striped. You know, it's just going to be how much paper I had. So that's, okay, we're going to cover up this little seam anyway. So that's our base. And then we're going to take the ribbon. Now, the ribbon, I gave you enough to put around. I'm going to take a little piece of tape like this. I'm going to tape this down over here. Well, if I can get it straight, come on. I have just a titch of glue on my finger. Oh, well, get it laying flat, Barb. That's the problem. Okay, where's the line? It's close to there. Okay, so we're going to take this. This is a new in color ribbon. I really like it. We're going to use it next month too. Oops. So don't do a whole bunch here because we need this rest of the ribbon. And this is if you want to do it the way Barb did it. And if you don't, then you can tie your knot early. But I did it this way. And then, oh goodness, Julie, we're running out of...
Running out of tape?
I got more. Sorry, I just got to remember where I put it. You know, minor little detail. Where does Barb put all her supplies? My grandkids came up this week and asked Bruce. Okay, then we're just going to cut this piece off. Okay, so that's going to give you plenty to do your knot. Well, boy, that's nice and straight. Looks like somebody that was on a binge all night that put that on. There, we're going to raise that up just a hair. Okay. All right, that goes there. And then we're just going to tie a little knot with this. And I figured everyone could tie a knot, but got plenty. My fingers could work. Do you see that? They kind of wigged out there for a second. And we're just going to tie a little knot. Get my ribbon scissors out. Anyway, my grandkids came up the other day and wanted to borrow. I wasn't home, and Bruce, my husband, calls me and says, they want an X-Acto knife and they want a cutting board. And I went, oh, goodness. So I'm trying to tell them the way through my desk to find these things. And
kind of like telling a man to look through your purse.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, they found him, but it took a while. And then I came home and found the exact thing that I told him where it was, and he said he couldn't find it. But that's okay. You know, it's when it's in your stuff. But they were making baseball cards. Yeah. Okay, well, I just got an extra dot there, Julie. So, I can use it on the next card. Okay, so we're just going to take that, do that. Now we can go ahead and we just need to color in a little bit. And so all the bases, like I said, are different. Oh, I forgot. I have to cut this out. Oh, boo. Well, we might not color. We might just glue it down. Then I'll cut it out while Julie's doing hers. But this is a light hydrangea hue. I love this color. And it goes on kind of purpley. And then it dries blue. It's really weird. Bluer. Very weird because like this looks very purple to me.
Well, hydrangeas have a little purple.
Yeah, they do. Yep, hydrangea does. So obviously these are the tulips. So you're either going to have tulips or little greens or whatever.
And I can cut mine out now.
Yeah, so you can get yours going while I'm sitting here dinging with mine. Okay, and I don't think I'm going to do anything with my pot, which you can, but I'm not going to take the time to do it. And I'm just going to take the dark and just kind of go over this little part here. I hope everybody's enjoying the nice weather we are experiencing this week. After all my camping trips are done and everything, now the sun's coming out and it's warm. Or we didn't freeze, but I wouldn't say it was super fantastic. Don't you just love this peaceful pine? Mm-hmm. I will say I love the new in colors this time. They're very pretty. And you can just kind of wing your way around here of this. Do you have anybody else watching, Julie, other than Wendy?
Just Wendy, which is nice to see your name on there now.
Yeah. Well, Wendy, we delivered cards on Friday, and Barb forgot the card base to this card. So now she's seeing how it's all put together, and I need to get that card base to her. So, Wendy, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I love these dies. You're going to see them again next month because I love these sweet words and labels dies. You guys, these are so pretty. This was the Winnie the Pooh, if you die... went with the dies, but I did not get the Winnie the Pooh anything, but I definitely bought these dies. I love them. We're just gonna look at how cute these little hearts are. Oh, just took a shower and I have the gray hair standing around. Okay, so we're gonna take this and I'm gonna take some dimensionals and we're gonna pop this up because we have to have a little dimension. Because heavens, what would a card be without a little bit of dimension? It's either got to have embossing or dimension. It's so funny. It's hard to make a card. Some textures, yes, some textures of something. Okay, we're going to put that over here. And put that down there. And then your little tag, again, you can do it however you like. But I'm going to just take it and make a little... flag out of it like that. And then let's see my pots. I might leave that in there until I cut it. Okay, I'm going to cut it real quick. We can talk amongst yourselves for a second. So
yeah, real quick, huh?
Yeah.
And you can cut these out however detailed you want. Like I just cut out a leaf that I thought I don't need that leaf.
Julie's now cutting things off.
Yeah.
Oh brother.
It was not a main leaf. It was just a little one sitting out there by itself.
Yes. I know some of you don't like fussy cutting, but I will tell you, fussy cutting changed my world when I found left-handed little detailed scissors, which I am in love with. Because I don't know if you realize, but left-handed people, if they use right-handed scissors, can't see what you're cutting. because it's on the back side. So if you have left-handed scissors, it's amazing because I can now see where I'm cutting. And I'm not super good at it, but I'm learning. And so the world's set up for right-handed people. When you're lefty, you just gotta manage. And I've had detailed scissors before, but they were never necessarily a left-handed one, which I am just amazed. Am I in frame, Julie? I'm sitting here kind of hanging around.
Oh, you need to, move up. There you go. I think you moved up.
How about you put your phone here?
Oh,
put your phone right here so we can both see it. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, perfect.
That's okay. You can mail the piece to me if it's easier. Hi, Julie.
And we're going to go here.
Nice to see Julie on here, too.
Julie's. And our Windies. And
I don't know why it feels like it's been a longer time since our last class. Was it?
We're getting down there. Julie and I are going on a mission trip in September.
Yeah.
And so we're kind of counting down those days. We leave on the 3rd from Bellingham, and then we fly out on the 4th. So
Seattle at midnight.
From Seattle at midnight, yeah. So we get to fly all night. So, oh yay. We're all, yes. We're either all going to have to drink a lot of caffeine the next day or... Okay, that didn't take that long at all. And there's my little... I think I just glued this down. Yes, I did. Okay, so we're going to glue this down. And I'm going to glue... When I glue this down... Look at the cute little flowers on the back of this. When I glue this down, I'm also going to glue the tag with it. I'm going to put the tag on here. So then I know... there, that it's going to get covered. So hopefully I gave you enough there to, okay, there we go. There we go. I gave you enough on the tag that you can hook up between behind the vase. I just think this is so pretty. The blue and the, I really like it. And then you can put your little bow, I guess I'll just stick it on the top of the pot. The vase. This one's a vase. The other one's kind of a pot. There we go. All right. Now we are ready. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. And then we're going to adhere this to our card base. Just like that. All right. So there is, and I didn't give you any bling because I kind of thought the ribbon was enough, kind of as very simple. Ooh, I like, look at Julie, the tulips.
Oh, that's pretty.
I like the tulips.
Yeah.
So I like them all, but I like the tulips too. So there is card number 2. Okay, the Fern and Flora that I've been oohing and gooing about. I have to do a little, oh, I didn't get my pens out for this.
Wow.
Wow. Old olive we need, and we need berry burst, I think.
Oh, here, I have berry burst.
Oh, I got it right here.
Okay.
I think it's berry burst. No, it's red.
Mine's berry burst.
No, I guess it is. It's berry burst. Okay. All right. So we'll keep those. Okay. So let me get this colored first because we have to do that. So let's do that first. Real quick. Watching Barb. So I'm going to take my light. Wait. This is, oh, oops, sorry. Oops. Oops.
Sometimes when you have a really small design to color, you don't have to use the dark and light.
I'm just going to use it in the center of these. Is where my plan is. Just to add just a little poof. There, poof. A little poof. And you could use Wink Castelli, would be really pretty on this.
Oh, Wendy, we are going to Guatemala.
Yes. My sister and her husband were missionaries there for over 50 years. He's from there. And we are going down to where they worked and go back down and help them. We get to do kids programs, and I'm going to do some organizational thing. So then I'm just going to come back.
Might get to do painting.
They're going to do, oh, we're probably going to do painting.
Oh, we're all probably going to do
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Painting.
Yep. And then you can't go to Guatemala without doing painting because it's the worst paint in the whole world to paint with. Especially when it gets hot. And it gets very sticky. Now this one, I'm not going to go back and do any of the dark. I'm just going to do the light on the green because we don't need to watch this for an hour. Barb I totally forgot I had to color in.
Well, I have to color too. Sorry.
Okay, that's all right. We're not in that big a hurry. Your car's not done yet. You know what? I might use a little dark. I might use a little dark here on these leaves because it does look a little. It does help a little bit with your, especially when they give you lines to do. And I just kind of go blop, blop, blop. I don't worry too much about, the whole thing. Because when you hold it back, it looks great. You can always go back over with your light and blend it in a little bit more. I did not.
Sometimes as it dries, it blends in.
Yeah. I did not color my moth for this card because I just didn't feel it needed it, but you certainly can. Okay, this is called a puzzle card. And I can't remember what demonstrator I got the idea from, but I can't remember. But I thought it was kind of fun and different. So, and it uses the same size card base. Let's see. Let me get that dimension out. Oh, I found out this week that my printer, I'm so excited, can do double-sided. Never done double-sided in my life.
Automatically?
It did it automatically, and Bruce says, it doesn't work. And I said, watch this. So I did it again. He goes, oh, that's weird. So who knew? We didn't know that it did that. I've had the thing for 5 years, and I didn't even know it. Oh, okay. So this is your inside piece, so we can go ahead and put that one in. And it just goes, this one I am going to hook down a little bit more just because I think it would help hold it there. Whoops. It's hard to do when you're not on top of what you're working on. Oh, that's pretty good. And for some reason, I have a hard time with this corner there because the one I have is my samples all folded up and weird. Okay, so we're going to set this aside and we're going to work on all these little puzzle pieces here. And they're pretty easy to do. Oh, I want to show you this. Let's do this first and then I'll get to that. Okay, so this is the beautiful paper, you guys. It's just gorgeous. I love this paper. It speaks to me. And I think I must really like green paper because I like pink.
Well, they're kind of jewel tones.
Yeah, I like pinks and I like greens. And, yep. There's the pack there. And then I like, it's probably under nature. There's a nature one, I believe. And this is the berry burst that goes with it, which I really, really liked. And then we're going to lay, okay, those are 2 layers and for our puzzle. And then here's our other 2, and these are 2 1/8 by 2 1/8. And then I originally did this with just a solid seafoam green, and I didn't like it. It was boring. It was blah. And I thought, what is wrong with this? I mean, I had the embossing, but I just didn't like the color. So in order to get this, let me glue it down, then I'll show you what I did. Because this is what it looked like. It was blech. It just looked kind of very blah. And I didn't want to use any other paper, any more DSP, because I just wanted to do something different. So I ran my squares, and this is the way I like to do it. I ran my squares through first, the embossing fold. I cut the squares, ran them through, so I came out with this. And so see how boring that looks? It's just blah. I didn't like it. So then when I added my ink, it looks so cool. So I just took my ink pad, and you can do this with any, so you can see I've been using my ink pad. And I laid my piece down, and I just held it with my finger here, and then I just drug it across. And you can add as much or as little as you want. And if you have ink spots, you can, add more. It just depends on how much paper is showing. Like this one is dried, so you can see. So if I wanted to add a little bit more here, because I have more paper down here, then I can add more ink back in there. But I just thought it was such a cool look. And using this fern embossing folder that comes with this suite is so beautiful. And oh yeah, here it is. And it's this one, and it is just gorgeous. So anyway, these are kind of, I think these are not just trendy. I think these are things that will stick around for a while. Yeah, and I think they're going to stick around. Yeah,
just use them for one thing.
Right. Okay, so how we put this thing together, and I have to remember. We're only going to be gluing on this front piece on all the sides. So what you can do is you can just add your glue on this piece. Now be careful you don't get it on the bottom here. And you can use your tape runner too. That's not a problem. But I did mine this way, and I'm going to lay it out flat. I'm just going to take that piece, put it there, and I'm going to take my little 2 by 2, 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 there. Put that down there. That's that side. And I just love these colors. And I'm going to lay this one down flat. And you could do it like this too if you wanted to. Do it flat so you don't get it on there for any reason. Oop. Kind of went a little willy-nilly there. And we're going to put this one at the bottom. But this would be a fun one to do with any DSP. You know, if you want to get rid of some, let's see, I guess our fern goes, well, ferns go every way, don't they? Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Not sure it's directional or not.
Yeah. All right, I got a little bit extra glue there. So you just line those up like that. It's very easy. And we're just, see, and there's your puzzle piece put together. I mean, your puzzle front put together. Okay, now we're going to take our thank you. And I did put that up on dimensionals. So we're going to put a couple of those on here. And put this here. And I said, oh, not, whoa. Okay, let's lay this up flat. Put that on there. I don't think I have anything else there. Okay. And then we're going to put our little moths. These are moths. Or a butterfly. If you want to color it like a butterfly, it could be a butterfly. Do whatever. But I just left mine the black and white. You could add a little gray to it if you want. You could do that. Okay. Then we're going to go over on this side. I think I like that opening this up. You guys, these dies are so gorgeous. Check out these dies. So this is where we're going to have to put our focal point here. But look at these dies. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. And they're just, and it feels so ferny like. I think I am going to put these down with glue dots. Might be a little easier. I have one right here on this because we're going to be putting more things on top. So it won't really matter. Yeah, we'll keep going. Glue dots. I like to take them off with my, take your pick, and if we roll them a little bit. Am I in camera, Julie?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a little
bit of delay.
Lag.
Yeah, there's a little delay.
Okay,
Still wait, but it's coming. There. So I think 3 will do fine. And then I'm just going to kind of fold it over a little bit. Put this down. But it's okay if it's a little, but you can bend it kind of. It's very cool. I really, obviously, got all weirded out with my, and these I'm just going to glue. There's enough room on here to add a little bit of glue. And you don't need a much. A much? Sounds like an Italian. That's a much. You don't need a much. This is going to go here. This is what my backyard looks like. And then this is a fiddlehead fern. I think that's what it's the fiddlehead part of the fern. I don't know. We're going to wing it. Yeah. That's going to go right there. And then we're going to take our flowers. I'm going to put that right there. Use a couple dimensionals. I don't know why I'm singing it now, kind of, but I am.
Janice.
Here. Hey, Janice. Welcome to chaos.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to put that right there. And there you have it. So it's very simple.
Are you going to use these?
Oh, yeah, the blings. Sorry. Oh, yeah. I've got bling on here. These are kind of like dewdrops. The dewdrop of... Oh, my little putty end is coming off. I'll put one there. Get it around here. Thank you for... Because they were clear, I couldn't see them. I forgot. Okay, I'm going to put that one there. All right. So there is our puzzle card. And so when you go to mail it, you fold it in like this. But then when the recipient gets it, they're going to put it up like this. And it's going to be really fun to have on their display. So that's my third card. And Julie is now, we're going to trade places. And as she's doing hers, I will get the PDFs coming to you. So right after this, they will be up. You're on, Julie.
I'm on.
Yes.
Okay, I think we're going to start with the hardest card first. And it's not hard. So, but.
That's what she says.
Well, I hope it's not. I hope I remember how to put it together. These bags, when, they are not letting anything out. Okay, so this is the card, and it's just kind of fun because you open it up and the happy birthday slides out like surprise. Okay, but it's really quite easy to do. So, and you're going to find different DSP in some of the packets, and you're going to find that one of the balloons has flowers instead of the same. So just little changes that we make when we're building these things, or, when we're cutting them out, because you have to change things. Okay, let's do what we need to do. We've got just a piece of Flirty Flamingo, and we have, oh, I can't remember what color this is. Pool Party. Pool Party. And you're gonna burnish those fold lines so that they lay flat. And we're not going to use this piece yet. We'll set it aside over here. So we'll build our card first. And then there's a fold line on this yellow piece, on Daffodil Delight piece, which isn't exactly the same as some of the yellow on the outside, but they don't go together, so it should be fine. So let's take this piece, and we're going to put some tape runner, or if you have two-sided tape, you want to use that, you can do that. But we're going to run it along this folded side here, or the small side.
They're stamping up stuff there, Julie.
Yeah, this is fine. And we're going to take this. I have to look at this one. That's right. Okay, fold it, and you're gonna put this kind of in the middle, just to the left of the fold line, so that it won't interfere with the fold line. Does that make sense? You can leave a little space or whatever. Clear as mud. There you go. Okay. Easy to do, and that part's done. Okay. Now we're going to take a little bit of, you're going to put your adhesive right at the very top and right at the very bottom. You don't want to hear any of this middle part. You just want it at the top or the bottom, because you're going to make this pocket so that it will slide in and out like that. So then in the long run, this is going to slide in here and then slide out as you open it. Okay? Easy. Okay, now we have our pieces of DSP that we're going to put on. So obviously this one will go here. Centered in that. Oops. Okay. Oh, looks like I cut it wrong. Oops means I cut it wrong. But it means that I will have to, just live with it. Okay.
Oh, well,
This happy birthday with its confetti is going to go centered on that, on this yellow piece. like that. And then you can go ahead and just slide this in there. And then that'll stay where it's supposed to go. Okay, and then the bigger piece of DSP, just the, opposite color of this, so that you have, is going to go here. Yeah. Oh, well, at least my my pieces of paper are the same size, so they'll match that way. Oh, that's frustrating. Wonder what I did. Oh, doesn't matter. Sorry.
Is it you have to flip it another direction?
No, I think I went, instead of 5.5, I don't know, whatever. I apologize. If you want to change it, just slice a little bit off your card. Oh, well, I apologize. Okay, I put the balloons down with DSP. No, with dimensionals. Because, we have that thing about having dimension on our card.
Exactly.
So that's this. Now, one thing you might want to do before you put them on here is, you don't have to do this, but if you want to, I tied my string on the little bottom of which, is kind of silly in some ways because it's a lot of little space, but on the flip side, it gives you that feeling of...
Or you can just lay it on top.
Or you can lay it on top.
But,
yeah, like that.
Anything.
And I did not do... I thought about doing a knot, but it makes it really thick. But here, I'll show you what it looks like. And so you can do a knot if you don't want it to come untied. And I would probably do this. Oh yeah, I guess it's not so bad. Okay, so there's that one. There's one balloon. And then here's the other balloon. Because, you have to have balloons with strings, right? If you don't want to put real strings on them, I suppose you could draw them in. There's that. And I know, just what you want to do is watch me tie knots. There we go. And I just made it really tight so it will be small. Okay, now we're going to peel off our backs. The backs of our balloon. The dimensionals. Yep. Here we go. Oh. I could have used the take your pick tool, but no. And then this will go just wherever. If you want it to hang over, you can. Just don't, glue it shut. So that one there. This one can overlap. And then I'm going to take my sentiment, and I'm just going to glue it on the left-hand side because, we want to be able to open our card.
Yeah.
So you can put it, however much over you want to lap, how much over you want to lap, how much of an overlap you want. And then I just took and tied these two together. You could tie it in a bow. Let's see what happens if we tie it in a bow, if it works. It's kind of weird to tie a bow right in the middle of strings, right? And in my sample, I just tied a knot. But let's see what this looks like.
You're putting yourself through more.
I know. You decide. I don't think I like it. So I'm just going to tie a knot, and it just kind of keeps them together. You could leave them loose too if you wanted. So they
could be all willy-nilly.
They could be all willy-nilly if you wanted them to. So let's get this to come down here a little bit more, up here. There we go. Oh, now I want it up higher. Oh well. And then I did put a small glue dot just to keep that in place. So it's however you want to do it. If you wanted to, you could leave your strings. Okay, here's another thought. Okay, hold that thought. Because I should have given you plenty of string. So you could take one of the strings. I'll take part of the longest one. See, there's quite a bit there. And I'm going to cut it here. Oh, that probably, that was probably too short. Oh, well. Anyway, and then I'm going to, so what you could do is you could cut it in half, cut one string in half, and then tie a bow. I may have just, or tie your knot. It's however you want to do it with these strings, you know. Oops. There. So that might work. If you don't mind, you know, using tying small things. But again, I'm going to put it down. There we go. I didn't leave myself a very big end, but anyway. Okay, instead of fiddling with it, I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, put a piece of glue dot there so that it'll stay down. Oh, isn't that lovely? Nice little mess. Anyway, I'll fix it later. But you get the idea, and then just trim off the excess. You get the idea. Anyway, so there's card number 1. So you can do it either with a knot, or if you want to get fussy, you can do it with a bow. Okay, let's move on to card number 2. This is my... Oh. No, we're not done yet. I forgot. Then you take the card and you put it on the base. I love the chaos. Thanks. We got chaos.
Oh, yes. Oh, did you forget to put it on the
Yes,
card
I
base?
forgot, but at least I remembered before class was over.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, and look at that. It's the wrong size too. You know, you let me know if you want to change this card.
That doesn't look bad.
If you want the way it's supposed to look versus the way it does look,
look at your PDF.
Let me know.
You look at your PDF and just, so basically all you have to do is cut this base down.
Yeah, I would just cut the base down so that then you get your margin on all sides. That would be the easiest way to fix it.
Way to go, Julie.
Oh, brother, am I embarrassed?
I've never done that before,
Good,
ever.
good,
In my
okay.
entire career.
Well, let's try this card and see if this one worked out better.
I'm just kidding. I've done it many times.
Oh, mercy. You know, everybody's due at least one time when things don't go right.
Oh, heck yes.
So this is this card. Again, the same paper. I love that paper. This background paper, this black and white paper, I think is from the other black and white paper that we used, but I can't remember. Okay.
The Artisan?
Yeah. Okay, so
yes,
your card base will have 2 fold lines. So there's this one and then this one. So go ahead and you know, if you don't have a bone folder, you can always take your fingernail and do it that way. It doesn't matter. Okay. So don't...
But you need a bone folder.
Yeah. Don't glue this down yet, because we have a couple things we need to do to it first. So we're going to take our... and if you like this side better, feel free to use whatever side you want. Okay. And it does have an up and down.
Direction?
A direction, yeah. An up and down pattern.
Down, you know, that up
Okay,
and
so
down
just
thing.
center that in that part right there. Now we're going to take our linen thread and we're going to wrap it around twice. So leave yourself if it'll fit. If not, we're only going to wrap it around once. I like to think I gave you enough to wrap it around twice and still be able to tie it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yep. Yeah. Good. Okay. So then, I'm sorry, you get to tie, well, you don't have to tie bows. You can tie it in knots if you want. Okay. So that's tightened. Now I'm going to just tie my bow here. And I'm going to go this direction because
There you
I have a longer tail over here. And you can put the bow wherever you want. Okay, I need to, that's always my problem, is knowing how much it takes on each side to get the right balance. But that's the beauty of it. You can fiddle with it.
Yes, you can.
Okay, as we tie
I
our
got
bow.
you pulled up on the computer and I went, whoa, that is big.
Now, have you seen this hint that if you're tying a bow and you don't have somebody to stick a finger in, you can take, if you have one of these kind of, I don't know,
I was going to say toothpicks.
opposite tweezers,
Yeah.
you can take that and let that be your finger, like that. It works really nice. Okay, then finish tying the bow, tighten it up, and then pull it out.
Call them reverse.
Yeah, I guess they're a reverse. I don't know. Anyway, so, and if you're lucky, you'll have it more, or fiddle with it a little bit. However you want to do it.
I thought I had a spot in front of my eyes.
Something like that. Now you can glue this down, and then that'll hold your there. Yep.
Your huh?
Yeah, your ribbon in place. And if you wanted to tie this around, you know, the back end, you could do that. Okay, does that make any sense? Yeah. All right, now you have a piece of white cardstock that you want to glue into the inside of your card to write on, or, you know, adhere. And I'm just kind of holding that down because I want it to, this piece to stay like that. So it should be centered. Oh, look, I cut it right. Okay, there we go. And I got glue on it. So now it'll hold it shut. And I have... Okay, that's one reason not to use glue, maybe. I'm usually better. And this will come off. But anyway, okay. Now we're going to decorate the front with our... This is another side. So two sides of that sketched artisan sketched garden. It's really kind of fun. I like the black and white. Okay, then we're going to glue this on here like that, and take our piece of Fern and Flora DSP and glue that across the middle like so.
It's so pretty. It's so different.
Is it straight?
When you use like Julie used all green, yeah, and I use green and the
okay, then I'm going to take my fern with some dots of glue. Sometimes, and I don't know, this is probably not, I probably shouldn't say, but what I like to do is not glue the whole thing down because I like the floppy that it gives it. Did that make sense? Oh, you know what? Let's put our sentiment down first so that we know where we're going to put our, okay. Do some dimensionals again. One here, off and off. And that way I'll get my my flowers and my fern in the right spot and won't cover it up too much. Okay, now I'll take my little, I'll use this tweezer. Sometimes, you know, it's nice to use the tweezers to put things down and then you don't get glue on your fingers, which I just did again. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Then I have my flowers to color, and all I did with these, because the flower in the DSP just has a little bit, I just kind of did the color at the base and in the center. So I still kept some white. And it, you know, it's just however you want. It doesn't matter. But I loved this pop of pink. This one is weird. I don't know what to do with that one. I think I just colored down here a little bit and didn't bother to, I don't know. Anyway, oh, and then I did this is the base. Okay. And then I took my old olive to color the leaves. Oh, I'm using dark. Oh well, it'll lighten up. And just, I didn't use a lot of, oh man, I've learned to, words escape me anymore. So I don't know if it's age or just trying to think of too many things at once. But oh well. Oh well. I just kind of liked the look of a little bit of pop of color because to me but you know what? If you want to color the whole flower, I think it's great too because I love this color and I missed one right there. Right there.
I'm back.
Yay. Okay, now we're going to put some dimensionals on that. Like here and here. Take it off with that. And then pop this on here, kind of overlapping. And there you have card number 2. So celebrate. You can use this for a birthday, an anniversary, whatever you want to use it for. And you can trim up the, you know, there. Now my, my bow is a little more even. Okay, on to card number 3. A little bit more coloring, but I don't know, like Barb's blue and black and white one, I love contrasting colors with black and white.
Yeah.
But, you know, and you don't have to use a whole lot of color like this one just, and again, your DSP might be this one or it might be this one because, you know, didn't want to buy 4 packs of it. And your flower might be different, but this is
it's gonna be nothing like that.
Fresh freesia. Yeah, totally different. Anyway, so let's make that one. First thing you want to do, or if you want, you don't have to, is just take your fresh freesia or whatever color you want. You don't have to use fresh freesia because it's black and white. You can highlight whatever color you want, and you can use colored pencils. You could use, yep, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so all I'm going to do is color in a few flowers. And I'm not going to give them a lot of dimension. I'm just giving them some color.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
No dimension for you.
So there's one. And we're going to cover up the middle, so I wouldn't worry about coloring anything in the middle. So maybe just the edges. I would do... You can color, or if you want to color them all, color them all. It's totally your choice. And I decided I would color 5. I don't know why. I just did. So 4 and let's do this one. I know the hardest part is figuring out which ones you want to color. Now, in some ways, because it's an artisan thing. It's like, you know, not all the lines match and stuff, but just color through them. It's fine.
Just found my pen.
Oh, good.
In the box.
Oh, well, at least you found it.
Okay.
There. Okay, so there's that. And I'm not going to color any of the leaves. So, and here's my pot. And I'm going to go ahead and color matching flowers here. Again, I think there's... I am. I think there's enough dark here. I think that's a flower in this. Oops, we're going to pretend those are flowers. In this that I'm not going to put any highlight in. Does that make sense? Okay, then I used Granny Apple Green to color my leaves. Let's use light Granny Apple Green. And coloring on these things doesn't take very long because there's not. And I'm using light so you can see it. Like that. And then if you want to, you can add color to the water to make it look like water. But I don't think I will. I didn't bring a blue.
Well, I've got them right there.
I know. Okay, I'll show you what that looks like. There.
It's not like I don't.
So very simple to color. And then if, oh no, I did. Look at that. I did bring water.
Yeah, I didn't put it in my vase, so you have two. Oh no.
Some of them, yeah, some of them have different. Like this one, you don't see water, so I didn't do it in that one. But I would just kind of. That's what I do. Just very, light like that. I don't know. Okay, then I'm gonna put some dimensionals on this just to get it ready to go, and then we'll finish the rest of the card. Not hard cards. Just cut wrong, right? Well, I suppose I didn't really need to take these off. I just didn't want to come back to it. Okay, I'll set that aside. So I've got my black card base, which I am going to fold and burnish with my fingernail. Except for sometimes it's hot. Okay. And then I'm going to put you'll have a piece of fresh freesia. And this is going to go, so we're just layering. Oh, it just came through the paper. What is there pink on that? Okay, so this is going to go layered on here, just a very thin margin, just to make it show when you put it on the black. Okay, and then this is going to go here.
I'm coming back. Julie's card's almost detailed.
Yeah, oh, nice. Oh, I love it.
You don't want to go up your driveway tonight.
I know, that's the problem. Then I go up a gravel driveway and undoes it. Okay, we've got that. Inside, we have our little piece of white because, unless you have a white pen you want to use, it's hard to see on black. If you don't want to write anything, though, just leave it black. Okay, so we have our sentiment. You are an amazing friend. And you are. Just know that we appreciate all of you so very much.
Yes.
You are all amazing. And we're just going to layer. Oh dear. Well, that'll be covered by the bow, I'm going to assume. I don't know how I did that.
And please reach out to us if you have any questions or anything.
Yes.
Or if we forgot, like Wendy, we forgot our card base.
Or if you don't like the fact that my card bases are smaller than theirs, bigger. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, now we're going to take our ribbon, and instead of tying a bow, I'm just going to tie this in a knot. I like the bow, and if you want to tie a bow, you may go ahead. But I'm not sure I gave you enough for a bow, so I apologize for that. Yep, we're going to knot it. So it's just going to go. Oh, nope. First, I'm going to put my...
But wait,
my bow, this. What is that called? I'm try and use barbs. Oh, you know what? A right-handed person has a hard time using left-handed scissors.
Big deal. Don't care. Doesn't make me feel bad.
Now, one thing you can do if you want to, I'm going to put a little bit of tape just to hold my ribbon in place while I bring it around. Oh, but probably should be centered. Then it'll stay there. Oh, but you might want to do it so that it's not covering up the sentiment.
There you go, Julie.
See, I should have looked before I leaped. Okay.
I guess she does need her nap, you guys.
I do. Okay. So what I'm going to do, because I have this, I do need my nap. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Okay. This is going to go right smack dab in the middle of this card. And I'm only doing that because I can't tie it with that glue in there without putting it down. If you want to put it on dimensionals, you're certainly more than welcome to. Okay, there we go. Oh, now we're gonna.
You got your tire thing?
Well, I'm not gonna do a bow. I did it wrong.
No, I know, but are you gonna just
there?
Oh,
so much for that. Yes, I will use my tire. My idea.
So another little hint is do all this before you stick it down.
Well, because it was I had put sticky up here, and if I put it down, it would have landed.
So, but
yes.
a little tip
So,
is, and then if it gets, when you go to tie this, and it's too loose, then take a little piece of tape and pull it up in the back.
And that will help too.
Tip. We're just full of tips.
What I'm doing is showing you how to do it wrong.
It doesn't mean you're going to do it the way we say, but.
There. Okay. Now, I have a knot instead of a bow. But I like it. We'll borrow.
Yeah, those are
these ribbons.
Righty.
And I'll do my.
Those are right-handed scissors.
Yes. I'm going to cut it with a. If I can grab it, I'm going to cut it with an angle. There we go. Okay. Whew. And if you wanted to, again, put a glue dot here, you could, just to hold that wherever you want it. Or you can make it smaller, longer. Anyway, you're an amazing friend. You know what? I'm just going to trim that so that it doesn't hide the sentiment. It's still, but it's better. Okay. I quit. And then I didn't do a very good angle on this one. Oh, and then I have a square angle. Okay, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. There. Enjoy your new catalog, everybody.
Yeah. And then my cards are over there too if you want to.
Yep. So here's our cards again. And then here's Barb's cards. Here, I love these. I can't wait to. Oh,
yeah.
Only need one.
Yep.
There should be 3. There it is. I found it. It's covered up by my stuff.
Sure.
There you go. There's our cards, everybody. Thank you for joining us today.
I emailed out the PDFs. They just went out, and as soon as we go off of this, I will grab our stuff and get. Oh, hey, I wanted to tell you too. If you get a $75 order or more, and for $5 each month, the Stampin' Up has a product of the month, like that they do. And you will be seeing this paper next month in my cards.
Isn't that pretty?
Because I used it and I got it already.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So, here it comes, Julie's. Okay, so if you've reached the $75 when you order, it'll automatically come up in your page to add it to your order for $5. So it's all really pretty. So, and there's one of them, but I've already used it up.
She's already used it, yeah. So sorry.
So anyway, so two of my cards next month will have that featuring that paper. But if you want to grab your own, you can put an order of $75 in, and then you get that paper. So each month they have a product of the month, and it's $5
until it's sold out.
Till it's sold out, correct. So anyway. We're going to be doing some fall things next month, and actually couple little Halloween cards.
Yeah.
And they're not scary Halloween cards. They're cute Halloween cards. So
or we like to think they're cute.
Yeah, I think they're pretty cute. They might have something to do with cats.
Some of them.
Yeah. And maybe some ghosts. But they're cute ghosts.
And maybe some spiders.
And maybe some spiders. Oh, Diana loved that. So,
well, okay.
Anyway, we're excited to share that with you, and we will have lots of stories from our trip to Guatemala, and you can hear all about that when we come back next month. Have a great rest of your day. And
have a good rest of August, and enjoy your early September.
See you again in September.
Thanks again, you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.